Good evening, dear Magister Vanessa. My name is Marta Zambache. Welcome to my video. It's about listening comprehension tasks and reading comprehension tasks. The listening comprehension task assessment for my students, it's a real scenario where students listen to a podcast about how social media affects the young generation. This is the link for the podcast. The instruction that my students need to follow are listen carefully to the podcast audio. You can listen maybe to it twice. As you listen, take notes on the main points and example mentioned. Complete the comprehension and critical thinking activities below. This is the script, audio script about the podcast where we have host one, host two. For example, this is the script where the student said, hi, hello, welcome to Teen Talk. Today we're discussing how social media is changing the way we connect with each other. I spend almost 3 hours a day on Instagram and TikTok. Sometimes I feel great seeing my friends' updates, but other times I feel like I am missing out. Post two, yeah, I get that. I used to compare myself to others all the time now. I'm trying to limit my stream time and follow only accounts that inspire me. It helped me stay positive. Post one, that's smart. I also noticed my grades dropped last semester because I was always on my phone. I am trying to be more disciplined now. This is the script. We have for this assessment some assessment activities. For example, the students need to answer that comprehension and thinking question. We said, what is the main topic of this podcast? How do the hosts feel about the social media use? How many hours a day does the first host spend on social media? What strategies does the second host use to improve their emotional well-being? What can be inferred about how social media affects the first host's academic performance? Also, this activity is authenticity and validity. Why is authenticity? Because this task is authentic because it podcast content reflects real and relevant conversation between young or teenagers. Validity, this task is aligned with the listening comprehension objectives, identifying main ideas, grasping details, inferring meaning, and applying information. In this activity, the students can reforms because improves the students' ability to understand real-life conversation in English, take notes, think critically, and use the language in the personal and school context. And this presentation was about listening comprehension. Now, I present reading comprehension task. In this activity, the real scenario, an English student is looking to buy a new smartphone. The student will find in an English need to understand it to compare features and decide if it is right for them. The instruction that the students need to follow, read the following advertisement for the next X Phone Pro 12 smartphone, complete the reading-based assessment activities, respond in complete English sentences. Also, the script is, for example, we have some features about that, reading text announcement, Xphone Pro 12, smart faster, better, experience the future of a smartphone with Xphone Pro 12 battery life, about 48 hours of continuous use, camera, triple lens systems, storage, here 256 GB internal memory, performance powered by the knee hexa-core, display, security, connectivity, and other features. For this, we have some assessment activities about inference comprehension, where the students need, for example, answer what two security features does the phone include, what especially offers in mention in the ad, why might this phone be a good choice for someone who take a lot of photos, if someone frequently stream videos, which feature would they find most useful and why? Summarize the Xphone Pro 12 main features in two or three sentences in their words. Also, the students need to apply to buy this phone and want to convenience a friend. Rather, the students also For summarize, write a short message with 4 or 5 sentences explaining what this font is a good option. Also, this assessment is authenticity and validity because the ad reflects a realistic test that the students might encounter outside the classroom. It's validity because the question assesses key skills such as identifying specific information, making inferences, summarizing, and applying what you read to practical action. Also, this activity, students can reinforce on improve their ability to interact with authentic with English materials, expand also their technological vocabulary, and develop confidence in real world situations. That's it, teacher. Thanks a lot for your attention. Thank you so much. Have a nice night. Bye, teacher. Thank you.